Beats Planet.
Yo, testing. Let me hit that button. What's good, y'all? Morning. Let me hit that button again. Let me give me a little more sunlight. Let me fix my headphones. Oh, what's happening, y'all? Good morning. I sleep a lot on Cowboy Mondays because the bed feels better, you know? The bed feels a lot better. Boom, there we go. The bed feels a lot better after a Cowboy Monday. You know what I'm saying? I woke up incredibly early, around about 6 or so, just to kind of get the vibes, get the temperature, to catch up on any videos or any kind of post-game analysis I may have missed out on last night, because I was streaming till like 1 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? And that's like 2 Eastern time. So, you know what I mean? So after me catching up on all that, I went back to sleep because I was tired, sir. But I have awakened again, and this is my morning after show, everybody. Water always tastes better after a Cowboy W. Tell you what, so what we do, that was almost an accident. What we do on the morning after shows, last night was very emotional. I screamed a lot. I screamed on a lot of people. I let a lot of folks have it. F them. That's just how I feel. However, on these morning after shows, I've had a moment to relax. I've had a moment to, you know what I'm saying, just kind of get my little life together and all that, you know what I'm saying? And now I kind of want to take this thing from a rational standpoint. So just like last night, we're going to take calls. The phone number is in the description. The phone number is on the screen. The phone number is for you. Boom, there we go. It's in the description. It's on the screen. It's in the title. So you can go hit up all your little numbers, man. Everything is going to be good on a Cowboy Monday. And we got a bye week, so we got 14 days of Cowboy goodness. You know what I'm saying? How about them Cowboys? We're going to take a look at some stats. We're going to go over some follow-up thoughts on that. We're going to listen to your calls today. We're going to let y'all react. And I got some Shirley audio. What the hell? My hotline bling this morning from the plug. This was after I went to sleep, after I went to sleep and woke up again. And it was like we got a segment for, from the fan or whatever, the Shirley called in. So we're gonna react to that a little bit later after we take care of some of the business. Nene stepped in and said she wanted the war call, so she's in charge, I guess. We just gonna hit the goddamn button. Oh, my bad, it was midway through. Let me get the whole joint. There we go. Brett Maher made me sick. And Brett Maher could really be the best kicker in the game if he just figure out this 20 game, I don't think he's a young kicker like Brett, like 27 or some shit, 28 or some mess like that. I don't know, but boy, I ain't never seen nobody that damn consistent from 60 plus. But I've also paired with that never seen somebody so untrustworthy from damn 28. You know what I'm saying? From damn 28. You know what I mean? So if he could clean up the consistent part, boy, Brett could be all right. Boy, he could be just fine, but it just is what it is on that. We can't even, ain't even nothing we can say about that though. Do we have a caller? We got some callers, man. We got a couple callers. Let's see what they talking about then. Let's see what's Taylor. What's up, man?
Nothing. Had to call in now that I'm not worried about a tornado taking me out.
I'm glad you're safe and doing okay, brother. Talk to me on this beautiful Cowboy Monday.
The beautiful Cowboy Monday. Got me another cold Pepsi, headed down the road. One thing I forgot to mention last night is I've noticed this theme. If you can take away Zach Ertz, Carson Wentz ain't shit.
Hey, we've done a pretty good job of that. You know what I mean? Over the last few the Eagles really ain't beat us since 2017. And and that was kind of iffy because we were going through that little thing that we was going through in 2017. But we just seem to have got them figured out since then. And you're right, Wentz ain't he ain't done shit when you shut down Zach Ertz or whatever. So you're absolutely right. Keep going.
That's his safety blanket. I think Ertz was targeted 5 times, had 2 catches, 38 yards. It was all garbage time. Man, I was real proud of the defense. That's the defense we've been waiting to see.
Hell yeah.
Because these last 3 games, man, they've been getting gashed and gashed. And you saw the Eagles, every time they tried to run up the middle, they tried to do that eye candy stuff that everybody else does to us, but it wasn't working last night.
Hey, man, I don't know if you noticed, but when
was wreaking havoc.
I don't know if you noticed, but when the Eagles players jogged off to the sideline, they did not high five Doug Peterson. So that's just something to keep eyes on moving forward. Keep going.
I guess Peterson done lost his team too, huh?
Oh God, keep going. Keep going, man.
But I got to get on social media here in a little bit and find out what Peterson said after he tried to guarantee a victory and then came to Dallas and got his ass beat.
He said I fucked up. That's what he said. He said my bad. He said I won't never do it. He said I won't never do it no more. I apologize.
But they cut Zach Brown for talking all that smack about Cousins. I wonder if they're gonna cut Doug Peterson for what he said.
The hypocrisy. That's what they get. Yeah, and they gotta see us again.
Absolutely.
That's all you got, brother?
Dak looked good last night. No, Dak looked good last night. I can't even watch Undisputed. Dak played great, and Shannon Sharp gonna give him a C grade. You got to be kidding me.
See, that's why you don't need to be on social media and you don't need to be watching the 4-letter networks anyway. That's the problem, see? That's the problem. You know what I mean? There's no need to go listen to the Cowboy YouTubes, man. We watch more film than them. We closer to the team. We know who Joe Jackson is, you know what I mean? Like they only get up, look at notes for 20 minutes and talk on it for 5. You know what I mean? Don't go listen to them, don't do it.
I agree 100%. You're the one, when I found you on YouTube, I use your slogan a lot when people start talking about Dak and how bad he is. Mm-hmm. I take your catchphrase. I say, man, you got to watch film more than once. You can't watch a game once and draw a conclusion. There you go. Man, I'm so proud, man. I'm about to cry, man. I'm proud. I'm proud, man. I watch film breakdown every week, and, like I try and tell people, they get on me for the stuff I say during the game, but, it's heat of the moment. My heart's all in it. I say stuff that I normally wouldn't say, but it happens. Call me crazy. I'm a fan.
And then Taylor, like when I say that humbly because I watch film every week, and hell, I'd be on my fifth watch, and I go, damn, I missed that. You know what I mean? So I know if you watching broadcast view in the heat of the moment, I'm jumping up, taking off my shirt, flexing at the TV. I know I missed something, you know what I mean? So that comes from a humble perspective. That's not me talking shit on people that may not have watched the film. That's me saying, hey, man, double check. You may have missed something.
But last thing I'll say before I let somebody else get on here was I got into it with my brother last night. He's a diehard Saints fan.
Did you beat him up?
And he tried to convince me. Well, I wanted to, but, they beat the hell out of us. So.
Yeah. Okay, fair enough.
He was like, man, Dak's just a game manager. I don't know why you're so excited. So I started digging up my stats and all that. I said, man, he's 57 yards behind Mahomes for passing yards, but, game manager. He's got 12 touchdowns, which is top 5 in the league, but, game manager. So I'll let the rest of the people get on here that I had to call in now that I'm focused more on the call than a tornado. So.
Great call. Great.
Glad everybody's safe in Dallas. Hopefully nobody took too much damage yesterday. I'll be praying for everybody over there.
Hey, man, appreciate it. Good call. Salute. Man.
Yes, sir.
Hey, y'all, something I wanted to say when Taylor was on the phone, and I wanted to say it, but I didn't know if he was going to get the reference, you know what I'm saying? But when he was talking about how he, hit his brother with the numbers and all, I wanted to say, hey, yo, Shock, let them hoes know. But I didn't know if he was going to get the reference or not, so I just held on to it. But I said it, so chat box, if you know, you know what I mean? He touched on the defense for a second, And in case y'all don't know what we're doing the morning after show, it's a lot less emotional here. It's a lot more information. It's a lot. I screamed my ass off last night, boy. I screamed last night. You know what I mean? We just bringing it down and we looking at exactly what happened. And then throughout the week, we're going to break down the film to get an even better idea. He was talking about our defense. I want to go straight to the defense or whatever. And guess who the hell leading us in tackles? Let me look at the chat box because I need the reactions from the chat box. And people on the phone don't go nowhere. Let's Sean Lee led the team in tackles and almost had an interception. You know what I mean? Funnily enough, he got all them shits in the second half or whatever. But when Van Der Esch went out, Sean Lee went in, and boy, you ain't miss a step. I'm gonna make a video this week about Sean Lee and Jordan Lewis and calling fans out again because that's what I'm really good at. You can't just trade everybody. You know what I'm saying? I know you wanna upgrade elsewhere. You want to try to get players on your team, man. But depth is so important, man. People were talking about trading Sean Lee. They were talking about trading Jordan Lewis, man. And those are two players that gave you big games yesterday, man. And what would you trade those guys for? They're more valuable to us than they are with somebody else. You know, we were gonna trade Sean Lee for some 3 tech that wasn't gonna start for us. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just got to think about the pros and cons and just kind of weigh your options here, man. When Van Der Esch went down, we didn't blink an eye. We stayed in formation. We just when we went 3 backs, we bumped Joe Thomas to the Sam strong side, and Sean Lee went in and did the wheel work, and Sean Lee looked like he ain't missed a step. And you know, Sean Lee older now. He ain't never been. I mean, he's been an athlete, but he never won with his athleticism. He won by getting there first. You know what I'm saying? And hey, man, he missed the interception last night, but that could have been crazy. But and Jeff Heath was second with 5 tackles. Sean Lee had 6. Jalen Smith had 4. Jordan Lewis had 4. Darian Thompson probably getting a little rotation work in there. Special teams, maybe. I remember seeing him like one time or something like that, but he got 3. As far as the D-line goes, I think the D-line really made their presence felt in terms of pressure, things like that. So like Malik Collins, I know Malik got a lot of pressure, man. He got 2 tackles, but I know he was in the face. He was in the face of Carson a lot more than he would show up on this box score here. And Malik was the one that jumped on the fumble. So shouts out to him for that. D-Law stepped up, pissed off every time somebody say something crazy to D-Law. And you know what I'm saying? He goes and drop a nasty ass quote in the media, then he shows up and has a game like this, man. And it seems like these games are the ones that get it in motion. You know what I mean? I always talk about mid-season form. I talk about that gumbo just getting together, man. You add your ingredients and let that thing bubble for 24 hours. Just let it simmer, you know what I mean? Let these things kind of percolate and come together, you know? Brother Law Nation is in the chat box. Salute to you, sir. We got to do a round table at some point. The people been asking me about it. Getting on my nerves. But, D-Law had a nice game. Robert Quinn had a nice game until he went out. They said he had it wasn't a broken rib or nothing like that, but it was some medical term for my rib just hurting. I'll be all right tomorrow. Whatever if there's any doctors or nurses listening, whatever the medical term is for my ribs just hurt, but I'll be all right tomorrow, let me know what that is. And Van Der Esch should be fine too. He just got a big ass neck, so that shit. So that's clearly gonna hurt him. But the bye week, boy. Oh man, the bye week came perfect, man. Contusion. Appreciate it, Real Crochet. The bye week is perfect, man, because we get to let Cooper sit around for another week. Cobb let his back heal up for another week. Lael, Tyron, and Zach get to sit their ass down for a week and let them get right. You know what I'm saying? Gallup get to get his mind back together. Let him sit down for a minute. Like everything. It was perfect, man. You can't call for a better bye week. But I was impressed with my defense, man. They got Maher's kicking stats on the defensive sheet, so he was 3 for 3, 100% with the long of 63. That is insane. Brett Maher pissed me off, man. I made the analogy yesterday. I was on the Twitter machine. You know how when you watch like Power Rangers or whatever, and they get into the big boss battle, the big Megazord battle, and they beat the shit out of the Megazord. But just 5 minutes ago, the henchman was just kicking their ass. You know what I mean? Like, that's Brett Maher. Like, how you win the big fights easy? How you win the big fights easy, but it's the regular joints that you having problems with. You know what I mean? I said on Twitter this morning that if Brett can clean it up from 25 to 46, right in that little range there. If he can be more consistent up in there, Brett could be ridiculous, man. But you know, we'll see what happens. Let's get back to the phone, see what y'all talking about. See what the heck y'all talking about. Platinum callers. Hey, some platinum callers got a little bit of privilege, man. We're gonna jump you right up in here. Draft Dick, what's up, man?
Shit, I just want to call in and say, hey, this wasn't much different than the last 3 weeks. It was all situational.
I agree.
You know, and it was just cleaning up the little things. But, you know, assuming the play calling was different, that play calling wasn't different last night. It was the defense showed up and they kept the gap integrity and they, you know, rushed in their lanes and they played with some fire under their ass.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Looked
and
like they woke up a little bit,
and we didn't turn the ball over. We didn't get the ball to them. So, you know, I mean, we had one turnover, but it was you know, it was in, you know, the game was over by then. But hey, we took care of the ball. We came out early. Yeah.
Hell yeah, we did. I just think it's crazy, you know, sometimes that, you know, people watch the game from the outside looking in and they think everything is so much different and there's just not these key penalties and, you know, all these things that stall out the drives. It was that we came out and we did what we should have been doing all season, which you can't rely on 4 turnovers every game coming right into your hands, but you can't play a little harder, you know, and I thought that, you know, these last 3 weeks getting behind the 8 ball, it really does affect your play calling. You know, it puts you in a different part of that playbook, and you know, having the luxury of having those turnovers and those stupid ass calls. I mean, you know, we can ride this gravy train if we just play clean.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 100%.
You know, but
Go ahead.
Yeah, hell yeah, keep it up, Voch, and I'm getting off. I got a bunch of shit I gotta do today. I just wanted to call and check in, bro.
Hey man, appreciate you for calling in. And I notice how you like your call tendencies. You don't call in on the loud show, but you call in on the Monday joints where we get to chill and figure this thing out rationally. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, that's what it's about, man. You gotta unwind and then get back on it.
Hell no, I'm trying to be emotional. I'm trying to get up and flip a table over. You know what I mean?
Don't let all that hype go to your head, but you can throw out that war chant again if you want to.
Man, you let you know it ain't but a button away. Hold on.
Hell yeah, brother. Take it easy. Keep up the good work, all right?
Yes, sir. Appreciate it.
Hell yeah.
You say hit the war chant if you want to. I always want to. It ain't never a time where I don't want to hit the war. What's the hell wrong with you, dog? You're Bombay, fella. What you mean? Let's see. Chat box wasn't talking about that. Okay, cool. Y'all in there chilling. Let me pull up the boom. Let me go there because I saw some colors up here. Let's figure this out. FF Medic 410. He dropped a deuce in super chat. He says once it hits your lips, it's so good. Talking about the water there. Appreciate you for the deuce. David J also dropped the deuce. Says love you, Voch. How the water tasting this morning, man? Let me just pour me up a little bit more, man. Let me just get a little more in the tank there. Let me just get just fill the tank up a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Bing is now. Bing is now. Bingus. You fella dropped a deuce in the super chat. I love how you rep the Cowboys no matter what. Hey man, I don't have no time to fold, man. People used to ask me back in my old job, man. People used to ask me, Voch, the Cowboys got knocked out the playoffs. Who you want to win the Super Bowl? I said, I hope they cancel the Super Bowl. You know what I mean? If we ain't playing, I don't want nobody to play the damn thing. If my team ain't in it, why would I care? You know what I'm saying? If you cheat on your team, you cheat on your wife. I ain't even got a college team I root for. I ain't got an NBA team I root for. I just you know what I'm saying? Cowboy up, fella. Quit playing. And my wife Nene dropped 5 in the super chat like it ain't finna go right back to her. She dropped 5 in the super chat. She says, no excuses with this bye week coming up. Give the people what they want. The round table. How many E's is that? 1, 2. Okay, let me just correct you, Nene. The round table is 4 E's to represent each of the Cowboy YouTubers that's in the round table. So it's THEEEE round table. It's all good. You ain't know. It's all good. You ain't know. Appreciate you. Let's get back to the phones though. Thanks for the file though, Ladybug. Let's get into the phones and don't forget we got some Eagle Shirley audio a little later once it renders out a little bit. But when it's ready, we gonna get into it. But let's get into the phones though. Platinum. JJ, what's up, man?
What's up, Raj? You can hear me?
Everything, player. What you got for the show? What the water tastes like over there?
Man, how sweet it is, man.
I feel you on that. Gerald Davis also dropped 5 in the PayPal. Appreciate you, sir, for doing that. He says, time out, JJ. He said, what did he say? Let me load this thing up. I probably could let JJ talk while I'm up here. I should have been better. I should have been better prepared. He didn't even say nothing. He just dropped 5. Appreciate you. All right, JJ, my bad. What you got for the show, brother?
No, but you can hear me though.
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead. You good?
Cause last night I didn't, and my phone was tripping. I guess you couldn't hear me that good.
No, you straight.
I would have hung up on myself too though.
Yeah.
But nah. I was trying to get hyped last night, man. But you know how the morning after show is supposed to be a little bit more chill, you know.
I mean, you can do what you want to do. I'm just saying, I'm not flipping the table and breaking dishes today. You know, I did enough of that last night. You know what I'm saying? I get tired of taking off my shirt, flexing in front of the TV. You know what I'm saying? It's exhausting. But you can do what you want to do. I'm not mad at you.
Man, it's gonna be. We got a bye week, so it's gonna be boring next week. But coming off this win, it's just, you know, the sun be just that much brighter, you know. And what made it that much sweeter, we beat the Eagles, but also the Redskins lost, the Giants lost. Man, we on top. We number 1, baby.
We was number 1 anyway, man. What the hell you mean? What are you saying? We always number 1. What are you talking about? What are you doing?
But we're putting everybody else on notice, you know.
We're gonna beat the shit out of them anyway. What are you saying? What do you mean?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, absolutely. Right.
And you preach about it all the time. You talk about execution. You preach that.
Yeah.
Man, when we execute, who gonna stop us? It's like pick your poison.
Yeah, not a damn soul.
Pick your poison. We got the 2-headed monster in the backfield, Tony Pollard, Zeke. Who gonna stop him?
Nobody.
We got receivers who. Only thing they gotta work on is their catching, but when they execute, like, who gonna stop us?
Sure.
Dak throwing dimes.
Sure.
Man.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody stopping us.
Right.
And that defensive performance last night, that kind of like reminded me last year against the Saints.
Sure.
Like, after that performance, the defense was never the same. And I
think people got a little impatient with the defense, man, because like I said,
Definitely.
we didn't really know that the defense was, and I said this 6 weeks in a row, so pardon me, man, but we didn't know that the defense was truly going to be top tier until the Saints game. That was right in the middle of the season. Then after that, we kind of just, you know, like, we were a solid team. We're a solid defensive team. We were good, but we really, you know, whooped the ass in the Saints game, and then we carried it on. You know what I mean? I think this may be the defensive situation that carries the juice for the rest of the season, man. I really think that.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I love seeing the turnovers, like, because we don't get that too often. And then it just, man, it made it that much sweeter against the Eagles. And after all the talking that the coach was doing, and, you know, the disrespect of receiving the ball when they won that coin toss, and we forced that turnover, man. Oh my God, that made everything so sweet.
You got that right. Yeah.
Gotta love it, man.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah. I know a lot of people talk about, like, the coaching, like Garrett or Moore. Man, just like that hype video yesterday, man. F everything else and just win. Like, who cares? Like, as long as the win, like, I don't care about none of that. Like,
you don't care about the win?
No, I'm saying, like, I don't care who get credit. I don't care who get blamed.
Shit.
Like, as long as we
okay.
win, like, nothing else matters. Like, the win is the only thing that matters. Like,
okay. Shit, my water spilling. Hey, man, look. This video, this audio didn't rendered out, so we got the Eagle Shirley audio. Got to hang up on you, JJ. Thanks for the call, though, bro.
keep doing your thing.
Yes, sir. So the Mayflower landed. The Illuminati hit me, and they told me, they said, yo, Voch, we got some Eagle Shirley audio we got to listen to. I said, well, send it to me so we can figure this thing out, so I can laugh at people, so I can laugh at these people live on the YouTube there. Everybody that's on the phone, don't go anywhere. Please, I promise I'm gonna get to you. I'm not these other shows that's gonna hang up on you. I just love it when I get to hear Eagle Shirley. So just time out. Give me a second. Let me pull up my audio there. Let me move my chat box to the side so I can get my other audio ready. Let me move this over here. All right. And it ain't too long. It's a solid little length on the clip. So let's see what we got here. Boom. Let me make sure my volume's straight. Chat box, tell me if y'all can hear me. Well,
the same way we would.
Damn, it's loud. Hold on. You gotta turn the shit. My bad, headphone users. My bad.
Line is this Philadelphia Eagles team.
Okay, time out. Okay, cool. We got it. Could y'all hear that? Let's see.
This Philadelphia Eagles team embarrassed themselves. They embarrassed this city. They called into question for the first time since the parade the competency of their head coach. If he had not won that Super Bowl 2 years ago, Al, there would right now be protests for him to be fired.
Which is kind of wild, though, right? And look, I will be pausing and, whatever. Like, it's crazy how you can win a Super Bowl less than, you know what I'm saying? Like, within 3 years. Was it like 3 years ago? It's crazy how you can win a Super Bowl 3 years ago and they already trying to get you up out the paint. But Philly fans just ungrateful.
There would be.
Burning Carson Wentz jerseys. That they deserve this.
Long enough. He might have been fired based on what happened yesterday. That's how bad it was.
If he had not won that, if he hadn't won that title, if he wouldn't have done all that with his backup quarterback for multiple years, we'd be running him out of here.
Man, I'll tell you, if he didn't make that first billion, he never would have bought this team.
Yeah.
What kind of saying is that?
Do you think Doug Peterson made the guarantee and then worked, less afterwards?
I hate to be cocky and braggadocious, but I just think I'm so much better than these radio people. But whatever.
To have the better start, not to fail, because no one expected them to come out. Now the Eagles and Cowboys both were teams that started badly, but that says much more to me about the Eagle players than it does Doug Peterson. Like, Doug Peterson tried to ramp up their game. Now, I was hoping he did it for the Cowboys with the Cowboys start, but they're going after their Super Bowl winning coach.
Yeah, so they go after the head coach. I am curious if things absolutely derail the rest of the way, will they be calling for the firing of a head coach that won them a Super Bowl 2 years ago?
Will they be calling for it? Of course they're going to be. I thought you were going to ask, could he go? Well, of course they're going to be calling for it. They're morons.
They are morons.
They're a bunch of thankless meatball morons.
Well, we'll get to that as we also had some callers weigh in. Eagles, Cheryl, coming up at the end of this. If you want to hear a real
Shirley, it's Eagles Shirley
over their team's performance. But Angelo Cataldi
had a lot of injuries, by the way, yesterday too.
Mm-hmm. It's Eagles Shirley.
But I saw Jesse Holley mention this before the game. It's something that a lot of people had said. With all the injuries on both sides, this was going to be a game about who wanted it more, who came out and hit the other team in the mouth and actually proved that they were hungry to win this game. Angelo Cataldi believes that dog team of 2017 that wore the masks and all that team is long gone.
We had on Jason Kelce, and I said to Jason Kelce, we played his speech at the Art Museum steps, and I went, the whole thing was, hungry dogs. They want to eat.
Yeah.
They're hungry. You got to feed them. Are you guys hungry anymore? And he gave a detailed answer, which really kind of, avoided the... They're not hungry. Do you understand? They are not hungry. They don't care that much.
I love it.
Come on.
I mean,
you're not finna chalk my Cowboy W up to the Eagles just wasn't hungry. You're not gonna chalk my Cowboy W up to they just didn't feel like it. We tied up at this point. The division on the line. The division on the line. Doug Peterson going out in the media talking spicy. You're not gonna tell me that there wasn't no motivation for this game. You're not gonna tell me it wasn't. I think we blocked these people up front. We ran routes better than them. They failed to address the cornerback position, so we ran past people. We executed, and we got turnovers. Kiss my ass. What are we doing?
We don't think Wentz is capable of.
I ain't trying to hear y'all.
Picked on by a nut.
I ain't trying to hear y'all.
They weren't.
I ain't trying to hear y'all.
But Cataldi is still going around.
I'm trying to hear y'all.
Performance in particular was a guy who has been on their radar a time or two before this season.
Trying to hear y'all.
Philadelphia that he could have caught.
Trying to hear y'all.
Cataldi's theory about Nelson Aguilar.
I think they want to make a statement. I would have cut Nelson Aguilar last night.
Exactly.
What was that at?
Cut.
The alligator play.
If you lay yourself out, you get your hands on the ball and catch that. That was an embarrassment. It's a disgrace.
He's a dog, John. Do you understand? The only year that he was able to perform well in all this time he's been an Eagle is when they downgraded his position to slot receiver, and it wasn't important.
Extra piece.
There was no pressure. The minute you rely on him to make big plays, he dogs it. You saw that, John. It was awful. But let me tell you, and when I'll play for you what he had to say too. He's one of the guys dissing Wentz behind his back. That's my theory.
I think you're right.
I didn't know that it was some locker room controversy, if you live in the UK. I didn't know that the wide receiver was in the locker room talking shit to Carson Wentz. I didn't know that was a thing. I didn't know that was for real. Can we get a war call for that? Hold on. Can we get a war call for they locker room breaking down? Hold on. What my M'Baku shit? Hold on. I didn't know that they was having struggles in the locker room. The infrastructure was breaking down. I didn't know that they wasn't high-fiving Doug Peterson on the way to the sideline, and I didn't know.
Side view we're seeing on the internet.
I didn't know.
Hey, didn't he say the team that wanted it more was going to win? Did he want it? Did Fletcher Cox
Stop.
want to play football?
White Claw, cut that off.
He won.
Give me Eagle Shirley, man. What?
Pollard, the backup guy, scoots around.
Hold on, time out. Bring the show. What they say about my cousin? Hold on, time out. What they say about my cousin? Wait a minute. What they say about my cousin?
They couldn't bring him down.
Quarterback speak. Pollard, the backup guy, scoots around 2 bad tackles and gets 9 yards.
You goddamn right he did. Play the button. Goddamn right my cousin got in y'all ass. What wrong with you?
No. Every single play was a lack of freaking effort. They didn't care. They did not care who won that game. To jump in this city, not acceptable. Not acceptable.
That's the best. That's the best one.
Sick. Oh, these hoes
He
sick.
loves him.
I ain't trying to hear y'all.
And he goes in there.
I ain't trying to hear y'all.
At what point?
Give me Eagle Shirley.
Room. There's like 8.
Give me Eagle Shirley.
One person who did, though, was a diehard fan, Eagle Cheryl, who calls in after every Eagles game, win or lose, and they guarantee her a spot on because she delivers content like this.
Some heads need to be rolled. If you got to cut anybody, cut players.
Oh, stop with that. Oh, cut it off. Eagle Shirley, you better not give us one. Eagle Shirley, you better not give us one. I'll rewind this shit 30 times today. You better not. You better not. Oh, I'm going to light your ass up, Eagle Shirley. You better not give us one. Hold on, let's see.
This needs to be rolled. If you got to cut anybody, cut players, cut coaches, let them go because it's not fair. But the simple fact that these guys get to come and get a paycheck, it's not fair. They making millions of dollars. And we come home, we at bars, we at our friend's house, we at different locations, we at the game, spending thousands of dollars on the ticket, on the airplane, at the hotels, and this is what the Eagles do. They don't care. They do So how can we move forward? How can we move forward and support our team? Mr. Lorby, what should we do?
Mr. Laurie?
What will you do? We putting it back on you. It is not fair to us. We love this team. We die and ride for this team.
They die and they ride for this team. She say cut the janitors, cut the concession stand workers, cut the security people, cut the electricians. Cut the people that do the phones, cut the cooks in the kitchen, cut the people that built the stadium, cut the people that cut the lights on and off. Cut everybody.
And yes, I watched that game to the very end, and I was angry. But what can I do about it? That's my Philadelphia Eagles team. But Mr. Jeffrey Norrie, it's on you now. You gotta do something. You must do something. You gotta do something. I'm asking you. I'm pleading you. You please do something by the end of this week, or you're gonna lose me. You're gonna lose me.
Oh, man.
Where my button at? Hold on. Wait a minute. She said you need to do something by the end of the week, or you gonna lose me. Wait a minute.
I'm asking you. I'm pleading you. You please do something by the end of this week, or you're gonna lose me. You're gonna lose me.
Oh, fantastic.
Take that.
Bruh, what in tarnation going on? Bruh, what are we doing? Rewind that shit. Time out. Eagle Shirley say, is that a female? Shit, sometime. Eagle Shirley say, you got to the end of the week. Hold on. It's hot over here. Wait a minute.
Home, we at bars, we at our friend's house, we at different locations, we at the game, spending thousands of dollars on the ticket, on the airplane, at the hotels, and this is what the Eagles do. They don't care. They do not care about us. So how can we move forward? How can we move forward and support our team? Mr. Lorby, what should we do? What will you do?
You got to the end of the week.
It back for you. It's not fair to us. We love this team. We die and ride for this team. And yes, I watched that game to the very end, and I was angry. But what can I do about it? That's my Philadelphia Eagles team. But Mr. Jeffrey Norrie, it's on you now. You gotta do something. You must do something. You gotta do something. I'm asking you. I'm pleading you. You please do something by the end of this week, or you're gonna lose me. You're gonna lose me.
Listen. Eagle Shirley gives us another one. Eagle Shirley say, is that the name of they GM or something? Jeffrey Lurie? Eagle Shirley say, I don't even know. It sounds like she said, you gonna lose me.
Yeah. And ride for this team. And yes, I watched that game to the very end, and I was.
She watched it. Oh wait, let's bring this. Wait, let's bring this back now. Let's bring this back. Wait a minute. Voch ain't shit. Voch ain't no good. Wait a minute. Voch ain't no good. Voch is full of shit. Let's do this.
Morning show.
Let's do this. Hold on.
People on there.
Hold on.
To the end of the game.
Let me take a sip of water. Voch ain't shit. Wait a minute.
Card fan. Eagles game, win or lose, and they guarantee her a spot on because she delivers content like this.
Some heads need to be rolled. If you got to cut anybody.
I don't even know what the hell. I'm trying to translate, I swear, but I don't even know what that was.
Some heads need to be rolled. If you got to cut.
Some heads need to be rolled, okay?
Anybody, cut players, cut coaches, let them go because it's not fair.
Eagle Shirley says that it's not fair that she puts her all into being a fan just for y'all to go out and be terrible, for your quarterback to be trash, for your head coach to be incompetent. It's just not fair.
But the simple fact but that these guys get to come and get a paycheck, it's not fair.
They get all that money for being terrible, but we losing money for being loyal.
We making millions of dollars, and we come home. We at bars. We at our friend's house. We at different locations.
We went to the Buffalo Wild Wings, the hole in the wall, the goddamn boom boom room to go watch the game. And this what you bring out to us?
We at the game.
We at the game.
Spending thousands of dollars on the ticket, on the airplane, at the hotel.
I'm scared to fly.
And this is what the Eagles do. They don't care. They do not care
With your punk ass.
about us. So how can we move forward? How can we move forward and support our team?
Now what?
Mr. Norby, what should we do? What will you do?
She said, look, if we ain't got no faith in the players, we ain't got no faith in the coaches, I'm asking the owner, hey, fam, what's the move here?
We putting it back on you. It is not fair.
Rawr.
To us, we love this team. We die and ride for this team. And yes, I watched that game to the very end, and I was angry. But what can I do about it?
I'm putting my loyalty on the line here. I watched the game to the very end. Unlike these other bandwagon Eagles fans that probably wouldn't even watch the game. They're probably tapped out. They probably tapped out at halftime. What do I get rewarded for sitting through that travesty?
That's my feelings of the Eagles team. But Mr. Jeffrey Norby, it's on you now. You gotta do something. You must do something.
What's the move, my guy?
You gotta do something. I'm asking you. I'm pleading you. You please do something. By the end of this week, or you're gonna lose me. You're gonna lose me.
Eagle Shirley, she doubles down on her statement. Eagle Shirley says that it's imperative that you got 7 days. You got 7 days to make some kind of change. You got 7 days to fire Nelson Aguilar. You got 7 days to put some fire under Carson Wentz and make him not go. What was his quarterback rating? Let me go back to my stats. What was Carson Wentz's quarterback rating? Let me see, because I'm messy. Hold on. What was Carson Wentz's quarterback rating? So we can further help Eagle Shirley a little bit. You lucky they ain't got Carson Wentz quarterback rating on here. But what can we do? What can we do, Jeffrey Lurie? You got to the end. You got to the end of this week to do something. You got to the end of the week to turn this ship around. Because if I got to come up there to your office, I will bite your head off. Goddamn. Eagle Shirley ain't playing with y'all. Eagle Shirley ain't playing with y'all. You're gonna lose me. You're gonna lose me. Play it again. Play this shit back. Wait, what's she saying?
Please do something by the end of this week, or you're gonna lose me. You're gonna lose me.
Shit. Let me make sure it wasn't no more Eagle Shirley audio at the end of that thing.
We need to draw it out. Like,
I could go back in there and try, but that's pretty fantastic.
If you have more for 9, we'll take it. Otherwise, that is perfect. W-I-P. And the
Are you guys hungry anymore?
877-881-1053. Autoflex leasing fan.
My goodness, man. Eagle Shirley just continue to make Cowboy Monday so fantastic, man. Y'all, Eagle Shirley just, hey, let me just. It's just one more time. I just said it just one more time. Can we just get the "you're gonna lose me" at the end?
Well, Mr. Jeffrey Norby, it's on you now.
One more
You
time.
gotta do something. You must do something. You gotta do something. I'm asking you. I'm pleading you. You please do something by the end of this week, or you're gonna lose me. You're gonna lose me.
Why the hell she making a fool of herself calling that damn show, man? What the hell going on, bro? Let's get into the phones, bro. My goddamn eye hurt. Why does my eye hurt? Josh, what's up, man?
Hey, what's going on, Voch?
Hey, man, sorry I had you on the phone so long, man. We had to get this Eagle Shirley out, man.
Nah, it's all good, bro. I'm on my lunch break anyway. I ain't tripping. It's all good.
I feel you, fam. What you got for the show?
Man, I tried to call last night, but it got a little late. We had the tornado hitting, so I had to be off the phone.
Understand. Glad you're okay.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. But, that was a great game last night. I can't say them, but that defense showed up. And Amari Cooper's route running, my God. Somebody put this man in the Hall of Fame already for that route running.
Are you saying that his route running was so precise that he was losing the Eagles' corners?
Where were they at? Were they there?
They was there. They was there. Coop just lost them.
I mean, the guy is spectacular. And did somebody check to see if number 27 is still laying down in the end zone after Zeke ran him over?
Hey man, let him fly. Let him fly. He gonna learn how to. He gonna learn how to run his ass down that alley when a gangster running up it. He gonna learn.
Man, I think he's still laying. Somebody gonna scoop him up. But I really didn't want much else to call in. You know, what I'm saying, say what's up. You know, last night game was great. My brother-in-law, Eagles fan.
Yeah.
Starting to rub it in his face. I walked to work this morning $300 richer off of that.
Yes,
you know
sir.
What
Yes,
so,
sir.
I can't complain. It's a lovely day. You know what I'm saying?
Hey man, let him have it. Keep on fighting the good fights. You know what I'm saying? Thanks for the call, bro.
Yes, sir. Already.
That was Josh, man. Good call, man. Good call. Oh boy, man. If we keep y'all gonna lose me, man. Y'all gonna lose me. One more time. For the Yamin, you know what I'm saying? Just one more time for the Yamin. Let's see. AJ, what's up?
What's up, dude? Yeah, let me turn my TV down because I know you.
Turn your house down, AJ. Turn your house down. You're gonna lose me, man. Come on. My bad, guy. Hey, man.
Oh, Eagle Shirley!
AJ, what's going on with Eagle Shirley, man? What's the moves, man?
Oh, Eagle Shirley sounds like a Tasmanian devil right now.
Oh man, what's I don't know.
Yeah, she on the phone like blah, 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 blah.
You're gonna lose me. I can't call it, man. What you got for the show, man? Damn.
Oh man. Oh man, I'll tell you what. My water over here tastes like eagle tears.
That's the best kind.
I'll tell you that much.
It's the best kind.
The best kind. Best kind. Cry, eagles cry on the road to misery.
Keep going.
So, yeah, Eagles tried to sing their fight song and stuff, you know, but we got that war cry. Hit him with the war cry.
Man, you already know it ain't but a
Hit him with that war cry.
It ain't nothing but a thing, though, bro. Shit.
Yeah, I got hit him with that war cry. They couldn't even sing their song because they were drowned out by the war cry. It's like, you got fight song, we got war cry.
Man, boy, you better
hit him with that.
You better. I tell you what, man. If I was ever to get back into coaching, that sound bite gonna roll every time we score a touchdown. You know what I'm saying? But that's in a perfect world though, and it's not a perfect world. But whatever, it is what it is. What about your Cowboys though, brother?
Oh, about my Cowboys.
Yeah.
I got play. Yeah, let me say one more thing about the Eagles because I just thought this was kind of funny when I saw it. So that little fake little timeout that they got, you know, where Derek Barnett kind of lay down and go ouch.
Sure. I know.
It's like,
hey man,
had a soft tissue injury.
They had to do something
over there, like where it hurt, it hurt, and he's like, my ego hurt.
They ass had to do
they
something.
Just walk him up.
Look, listen, man. Listen, funny part about it when he laid down, his elbow was hurting, but he limped off the field. I don't get it.
He was it's like his ego hurt. It just hurt everywhere. He just like, get me off the field for just one play. Let me take a break.
Hey man, man's got to do what he got to do, I guess, man. Hey man, when that damn train moving, I guess shit, you got to do what you got to do.
You got to get off the tracks, I guess. I don't know. I mean, I liked him in college, but hey, you play for a Cowboys rival, the gloves are off, buddy.
100%.
Oh, but man. Those Cowboys, everybody was on them. I got a whole list. Let me see. Dude, Sean Lee was on one last night.
Sure.
You see him?
Yeah.
There was that. What was that? towards the end of the game, there was the 4 downs where there was like, oh, we gonna score this touchdown, Sean Lee. Though shit, you ain't.
He made every single play of that drive, all of them.
He made every play, and in that 4 down little thing, he made the play on 1st down, he made the play on 2nd down, he made the play on 4th down, almost got the INT.
Yep.
That first down play, that one got me laughing because he took their little try hard running back, and he said, "Boy, if you don't get your face in this dirt right here."
I'll be doing a Sean Lee film session, like I said earlier on the show. I don't know if you was tuned in or whatever, but there was a lot of people that was trying to trade Sean Lee and trade Jordan Lewis this offseason, man. But you needed both of those people, man. You needed both those guys today.
Oh hell no.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta keep Sean Lee around.
Right.
You trade Sean Lee.
Right.
But yeah, that play just had me because the little try-hard running back was just like, he was trying to run through Sean Lee, and Sean Lee just picked him up and was like, boy, get your face in this dirt right now.
You got to do what you got to do, man. Better sit they goof ass down somewhere. Quit playing. Better quit playing with Uncle Sean Lee, man.
And then the next play, he comes, like, what is it? The guy the receiver caught the ball, and he just, like, kind of made another little business decision, just kind of sat his ass down. And all Sean Lee had to do come over is, give a little love tap. And he come over and he just like shoves him back. Boy, you better stay on that ground.
I appreciate
get back up.
I appreciate every single decision that they made. I'm happy for them, but they just got to live with the results. You know what I'm saying? They just got to live with what happens to them, and it happened to them.
I feel sick for Lee though, but dropping that INT, man, he was sick to it. He was sick with it too. Like you could tell. Like after that, he's like, oh man, I wanted that.
He's an old man.
He would have been gone. He was going to take that thing to the house.
Yeah, he'd
have taken that thing to the house.
Mm-hmm. That's all you got?
Another note. So I was thinking about this last night. Now I'm not a huge fan of like having thugs on your team and stuff. Too many thugs. Things just kind of get a little wonky and whatnot. But But man, do I love having a DeMarcus Lawrence, somebody. And I realized something, man. You got to have a few because this ain't a gentleman's game.
Sure.
It's not a gentleman's game. Sure. You got to have some thugs with some attitude and stuff out there.
I would use
Mark Colombo when he was.
See, I would use the word maniac. See, I would use the word maniac. I think D-Law is a damn maniac. Honestly, like something wrong with his.
That's a better word.
Something wrong with his ass.
You got to have some maniacs.
Like D-Law,
like Charles Haley. Charles Haley was a maniac.
Charles Haley was a thug. There's a difference. There's a difference. But I feel what you're saying though. Go ahead.
But then Michael Irvin, you got to have a few of those guys on the team because that's what gives you the attitude, gives you that edge.
Sure.
So I kind of realized that last night, and man, Law's answer to that interview, it's like, what? It's like, you want to say anything to the coach? It's like, nah, I don't need to say nothing. You go home and sleep on it.
Right. Yes, indeed.
Oh, man.
I got callers, though, bro. I appreciate you for calling in, though, fam.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot.
Yes, sir. Ooh-wee. Oh, man. He's not a thug, fella. He's a millionaire. but he is a maniac. I will give him that. He is a maniac. Let's see. Vic, what's up, man?
Yo, what's good, Voch?
What's crack-a-lack? What the water tastes like over there, Vic?
Man, this shit tastes cold on a hot day. I tell you that, boy.
That's what I'm talking about. What's up?
Nah, I was just laughing at him. I was just having a big ass laugh because he called him a thug. That was hilarious. But I wanted to talk about. Did you see Orlando Stranger last night?
I saw Orlando Scandrick get picked on many occasions. And you know what? I did a film session early this week, man. People don't like to listen to Voch, man. These people did not want to tackle. The Eagles did not want to tackle y'all. You know what I mean? So if you put guys in open space. You know what we
call that, Voch?
Soft.
Sweet. They sweet over there. That's why. All talk.
Listen, man. Listen. Let's not say that, fam, because you're going to lose me. You're going to lose me.
But yeah, I thought it was hilarious because earlier in the day, Orlando Scandrick posted, "Oh, I've been waiting for this day" on his Instagram and shit. And
no, he wasn't.
I've been waiting for this day. Yeah, but I wanted to speak on this Carson Wentz versus Dak Prescott.
Talk to him
because this is something that's been they put Carson Wentz on this fucking pedestal that I don't understand, that I don't get. My quarterback's 5-2 against your quarterback. My quarterback is a 4th round pick. Your quarterback is a 2nd overall pick. Your quarterback just got that chicken, if I'm not mistaken, for $128 million. My quarterback's still waiting to get paid. My quarterback's still hungry. Your quarterback, my main argument is, your quarterback never won shit. Nothing.
Damn.
What has your quarterback won? Has he won the division? Nah, because he's busy getting hurt every year. Has your quarterback won a playoff game? Nah, because his backup quarterback busy doing that for him. Like, let's really speak facts. Let's put the statistics up.
You're going to lose me.
Wentz through this many more touchdown passes.
You're going to lose me.
And get hurt every year. That shit don't mean nothing. My quarterback runs for 18 rushing. He got 18 rushing touchdowns, maybe 19. I don't know. I got to look at it.
You're going to lose me.
Like,
yeah.
My quarterback doesn't get hurt. My quarterback, my team gives up the 2nd most sacks in the league, and my quarterback doesn't miss a snap. Okay?
Yeah.
Like, that shit pisses me off. That's what gets to me. This guy folds in every big game. Folds. And he got a Super Bowl ring that he didn't earn. So I don't want to hear that shit. I don't want to hear Carson Wentz versus Dak because it's not even close. And that's why Dak is going to get more money than him because he deserves it. Plain and simple.
I tell you what, man. I try not to watch the the networks, the 4-letter networks, because they lose me every time. They lose me every time. You know what I'm saying? I don't even want to listen to these because they only look at it from the perspective of the handful of notes that they're given. They're not really looking like if you listen to them, there's a handful of narratives that they run with that they're going to always run with. Like if you look at last week or whatever, the Cowboys got this offensive line. They're going to come in and move the ball. Man, Tyron wasn't playing. Leo wasn't playing. You know what I'm saying? Like what offensive line you talk? You know what I'm saying? Like so they got they talking points, and Carson Wentz being drafted over Dak. Carson Wentz having the the status, I guess, or whatever. Like that's what he has over Dak or whatever. But we know what's up. We know what's up.
Yeah, we know he has the one shit.
And then something else too. I've been wanting to say this for a minute. We as Cowboy fans, we shouldn't look for validation from the from the networks or whatever, because they don't know.
That's true.
They they're not up on game. You know what I'm saying? Pusha T said, "If you know, you know." You know what I'm saying? So
that's fact. So that is, you did say that.
Right. So I'm not really looking for them to validate my team being good. We just gonna run it, or my quarterback being better. We just gonna do what we're gonna do.
That's just I feel you. I respect that. Again, one more thing I was gonna speak on Doug Peterson. Like,
oh shit,
he hasn't been shit since Frank Wright left. Let's be honest.
What are you saying?
People don't want to talk about that, But, hey,
oh my God!
But you want to guarantee wins. You want to write books after winning the Super Bowl. But hey, we don't talk about that. That's none of our business.
Hey man,
go back to writing books, my boy.
You angry? I feel you though. I'm with you. I'm on your team. I feel you. But go ahead.
Yeah, but nah. Shout out to the boys. Shout out to you for doing your thing always, man. I know you got more calls, so I'm gonna keep listening.
Appreciate it, man. Call in next week. Hold it down for the Doski Woski, bro.
You already know, bro.
Yeah. Great call right there. Great call. But yeah, man. We should never look for the networks. You know what I mean? Like I think like there's a pecking order that you should go to in terms of who you should be listening to. Like fans last. You should listen to fans absolutely last because they got nothing but terrible information. Then there's the networks that's a little better than fans. Then DallasCowboys.com is a little better than the networks, but ultimately you got these Cowboy YouTubers, man. You got these guys that follow this team year round, and we don't follow shit else but the team. So we know exactly what's going on in this thing. You know what I'm saying? So man, just pick who you ride with. You know what I'm saying? Pick who you ride with and just stay on that team, man. I know a lot of Cowboy fans love to do this. They love to go, can't wait to see what Shannon Sharp say in the morning. And then Shannon Sharp go and say, Dak Prescott, whatever, C+. And then they get mad that Shannon Sharp, well, y'all know that these people full of shit. Y'all know that in the pre-show meetings that they gotta go, all right, this your opinion. Okay, I'm gonna represent this side. We just gonna do it like that. Y'all know what the vibes are. Y'all know what it is. So there's no need to even entertain what the networks and letter folk is even talking about. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, let me lock the phones up so whoever's in here, y'all gonna be the ones that's in here. We're gonna get to y'all calls, see what y'all talking about. Let's go to Dave from New York. What's up?
Hey, what's good?
Boy, you been holding that ooh-wee in for 24 hours, huh?
Absolute.
Boy, pressure busting pipe. Boy, you almost lost me, man. Pressure buster. You almost lost me. But I feel you. Dave, what's good, man? What the water like in New York, man?
Everything's good over here, man. I can't complain. You know, that water's tasting like that sparkling water on a holiday. You know, on the holidays. You know what I mean?
I feel you, my guy. What you got for the show? Talk to me about your Cowboys.
Well, you know, I appreciate that I don't know if they unleashed Kellen or they took the restraints off him. What they did, I want them to do that for the remainder of the season.
Come on, Dave, man. Ain't nobody handcuffed Kellen, man. We just didn't turn the ball over this week, and we just executed well, and we got turnovers on defense. Come on now, Dave. Come on, Dave.
I'm not going to dispute you guys, but I think that they are just whatever we was doing the first 3 weeks, and they saw that we were stagnant for the past 3 weeks. I think he unleashed, and I hope Quinn is good, you know, because he's been a beast, and D-Law is taking all that, so and Quinn is eating. Mm-hmm. Quinn is getting to the quarterback. I'm appreciating that. They putting them ears back and pinning them ears back and getting to the quarterback.
Now, see what happened this game. This game, they wanted to help out the rookie Andre Dillard, so most of the double teams were coming from the left side. So D-Law did get some one-on-ones with Lane Johnson, and normally Lane Johnson does have a good game versus D-Law, but hey, D-Law got him this week, so you know.
Absolutely. But I basically, I'm appreciating, like I said, I'm appreciating that, you know, we're doing what we're doing. Hope it just wasn't just because, when Jason Garrett gets that he's going to get fired, you know, I don't know the team just to say, you know what, we love our coach, we're going to do what we do. But I just think they should say that for the remainder of the season. You know, just keep saying that, and so therefore they step it up.
I just sincerely think we just didn't fumble and throw interceptions this week. Like we threw that one at the end, but I just think that we just played a better just a better game as a whole. You know, just a complete game. Like we got turnovers on defense, and that put us in short field position, and we cashed in. We got 14 points off of those two turnovers, and that's what it's all about, man. That's what it's all about. And so I feel you on that.
Yeah, we started early, and that was definitely a thing for us. We didn't start early. We always let them whatever. We started late, but we started early yesterday. We started early yesterday, and I was just like I said, just to reiterate what I said. I just hope we do this for the remainder, and then we lift up. We got a Lombardi and Voch Lombardi, but I want the other Lombardi too.
Dave, let me tell you something, man. If I was a coach for the Cowboys, we would never lose a game. You know what I mean? I stand on that, Dave. But it is what it is. I really think we're gonna beat the hell out of everybody else that we play moving forward. So I'm ready for it, bro. I ain't worried about it.
Absolutely. Mm-hmm. Thank you for taking my call. It's always a pleasure, bro. Be good.
Doski Woski, my guy. There's a bye week, and then we're gonna be doing the New York thing the week after that. So I'll be definitely tuned in to you, brother.
All right, brother. You take care.
Yeah. Peace. It's raining again. We're getting a little bit of rain in the lovely city of Houston, but it's all good. And that's the weird thing. Like, Houston's so big, like, it could be storming on my side, but another side of Houston can be like roses and bubbles. I hate that. Whose idea is that? Let's get another platinum call in. Then we're going to get these last few out the way with a little bit of clock game. Cam, what's up, man?
What's going on, Voch?
What the water tastes like over there, Cam?
Oh, it's tasting delicious, man. Just love getting that dub.
100%, Mr. Wolf. Go ahead.
Taking over. Just taking over.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna need you to get that Shirley button ready for me. I know you got that loop race. I'm gonna need you to help me out. Can you help me out for a minute?
I'm ready, player. You know the Shirley button always ready. Don't lose me.
We're gonna flip this on Shirley. We're gonna flip this. So watch this.
Okay.
Zeke hit Malcolm Jenkins and said, "What? Hit that button. You gonna lose me." He said, "You gonna lose me."
Then he ran him over. Then he ran him over. Then he ran him. Keep going. Keep going. Go ahead.
Tony Pollard looked two Eagles dead in their eyes in the backfield and said, "What?" Said, "What? You gonna lose me?" 9 yards.
Keep going. You on to something. Keep going.
When Cooper went to the slant and then broke your ankles back to the outside, left you saying, "Damn, you gonna lose me." I'll take that catch.
Keep going. You on a
Dak
roll.
Prescott ran, looking Eagles dead in their eyes, said, "You gonna lose me?" Touchdown. That's mine.
Look, can I do one?
All right, hit it.
Boy, look, we was in the short yardage, boy. They say, look, Carson just ran a quarterback sneak. I'm gonna run a quarterback sneak too. But after Dak got the second yard, he looked back at Fletcher Cox and he said,
"You gonna lose me?"
and got an additional 6 yards.
I got one more. I got one more. All right. When Jarwin snuck out and looked at the entire Eagle defense and said, "You gonna lose me? Give me that TD." Oh, the entire Eagle defense, because he just like, "No, you gone." Touchdown.
Eagle Shirley.
You gonna lose me.
Eagle Shirley so useful right here. She said, "You gonna lose me with 5 E's. You're gonna lose me."
Yes, right.
Oh God.
That was a whooping. That's
I need some water. Yes, sir.
That's what execution looks like, huh?
Listen, man. That's what it looks like when you blocking people up front, when you don't fumble the ball, when you don't throw interceptions. That's what it looks like, man. That's what it looks
and then
like.
And when you don't look, if you were one of those people calling for firing for this, that, and the other, and you wanted to change and this, that, the other, look, don't come calling now.
Oh no, please don't. I don't even want to celebrate with you. And I'll tell you what, if you look at the defense or whatever, right? The same concept applies, right? The defense played a perfect game except for the third drive where they didn't execute. We got a dumb penalty here, dumb penalty by X Woods, they get 7 points. You know what I'm saying? But when we stop committing dumb penalties, we ain't had no more problems out that defense. No sir.
Yeah. I mean, the penalties are what they were, but the thing, I mean, sometimes you can't help it. Sometimes you lose. I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah.
But you can't do it if they're gonna. Yeah, they're tic-tacky. It is what it is.
Penalties are a part of the game, but what you can't do is like Green Bay had like 100 yards worth of penalties. You can't do that.
Right.
You can't have 100 yards worth. Yeah.
So, but hey, I'm telling you, if we got to go in the bye week, we get healthy, come out, let's stop the next opponent, let's get on this train, let's get this train going. I'm with you. I think this is the bounce we needed. This is what I was hoping for, right? I was like, I ain't worried about the Eagles. The Eagles is not what I'm worried about. I'm worried about our damn self. If we show up and execute, this is a win.
Yeah, 100%.
That's secondary cancer. That's a secondary cancer. I'm not terrified about their defensive line. Damn. I got Tyron Smith back, and I got Lyle Collins back. I got my starters back. Why should I be scared? And Zeke came out hitting hard, and man, looked determined. That's what I wanted to see. That's the Cowboys that I've envisioned this entire year. Finally, all these naysayers and all these people talking about the Eagles on those stupid networks out there. Finally, hey, this is the talent you've been preaching all off season. This is the most talent. This is what you got.
Hey.
This is what you got, and you missed on us.
Hey.
No.
You ain't saying nothing wrong yet. You ain't saying nothing wrong
exactly.
yet, fam. Yep.
That's all I got, man. I'll let you get to that clock and give him about 90 seconds. That's what you should play.
90 seconds sound about good. I appreciate that. Appreciate it, Cam.
Yeah, have a good one.
Oh, man. So listen, y'all, this is what we gonna do. We about to get into a little clock game, and what we do in clock game, this is what happens when you're not platinum. But I do appreciate everybody calling in, and I don't want to be like these other shows that say call in and they only give you 2 seconds to call and then they hang up on you, or they only take 3 callers. I want to get to everybody's call, and there's only 3 callers anyway, so that's good. I want to get to everybody's call. You got 90 seconds. 90 seconds may be a long time, but whatever. I'll give you 90 seconds. We got 90 seconds to get your point out before your time runs out, right? And if you give me a good call, then I'll make you platinum, and you get to, move to the top of the list and not play clock game and talk all the hell you want next time, all right? And I do this. This a good way to keep the show in order. You know what I'm saying? So this is what we about to do. Let me make sure my time and everything is set, because I don't want to lose anybody.
Lose me. Don't want to lose me.
I might as well keep that goddamn drop, boy. I might as well. I might as well keep that little goofy ass drop. And trust me, boy, I gotta pay some bills after this, boy. I got paid today, boys. All right, today, boy. Let's see. What was I about to do? My clock. There we go. My clock. We say a minute, 30 seconds. Let's do a minute. And that's a long time for clock game, too. And I'm going to let y'all slide, though. All right? So the conversation is locked, so don't nobody else call in, because this thing locked in. I got some business to take care of. We got some stuff to do. So let's do this. I'm going to bring you in. I'm going to introduce myself to you. We're going to talk a little bit, exchange intros, and when I say what you got for the show, that's when your time starts. So let's run it. Let's do this. 907. What's happening? Who this?
Hello, this is Chad. So Jalen Smith hit that dude so hard that they were holding him on the sideline,
right?
And he almost retired. Did you see the camera angle?
Hell yeah, get directly. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, man. Jalen had a nice game, man. Jalen was tired of people saying that he was taking money and not doing nothing. So he played well.
So Dallas Goedert was on the bench and he was holding his rib cage.
Hey man, Dallas shouldn't be exposing his ribs like that. That's what you get.
I know. But man, that made me feel good. Thank God. Then their coach tried to do a Jimmy Johnson and cut Zach Brown for talking shit. So what was up with that?
Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. You know what I'm saying? Like what's the point, right? The hypocrisy. You know what I'm saying? Like, why would he do that? Why would he do that?
But he was trying to be Jimmy Johnson and then backfired. So,
good luck to him.
Damn it, that's all I got.
All right. Well, the time though, man. Let me ask you a question. Like, so, what do you? So, tell me about Jordan Lewis, man. Did you think Jordan Lewis played well?
Yeah, and I've been a fan of Jordan Lewis. I haven't been a fan of how they're choosing to play players. Like I watch a game and I'm like, did I see Tony Pollard the whole game, or what's our 4th string linebacker's name? He's pretty good. They don't ever put him in. Joe Thomas.
Yeah. So let me ask you this, right? So when Anthony Brown gets healthy, do you put him back in the spot, or do you let Jordan Lewis keep playing?
No, I play them both, but
Hey man, I got to get you out of here. My bad, man. My bad. Appreciate it. Hey man, thanks for calling in though. thanks for calling in though, man. That was that's your time, my guy. Appreciate you. Oh man, great call by him though. I think, yeah, pretty good call. Yeah, he ain't followed nobody's instructions though. I say we was gonna do an introduction. I say we was gonna talk a little bit, and then I picked up the phone. I say, "What's up, man?" He said, "Did you see Jalen Smith?" My man was excited to get his point out. I feel him. Let's get into this next call. 931. What's happening? Who this? Oh shit, my bad. You muted. Hold on. Boom. 931. What's up? Who this?
Hey, it's Neil. What's good, Lodge?
What's up, Neil? Hey man, what the water tastes like over there, Neil?
Hey man, look, I'm in Tennessee, so my water tastes good, but theirs not so much. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm talking about, Neil.
I mean, I'm not gonna say nothing because I mean, whenever you got Tennessee and Vanderbilt, and both of them took some harsh L's, I'm just saying. But my team wins, and that's all that matters.
Well, you talking crazy, oh, Neil. All right, Neil. Hey, yo, Neil, be careful. You don't want to lose your Vanderbilt people. You don't want to lose them. But
well, I mean, I'm a Tar Heels fan, so I don't got really much to talk about. I mean, my team still won. I'm just saying.
Great game.
Neither here nor there.
Great game, by the way. 6 overtimes. Okay, now Neil, what you got for the show, brother?
Listen, I wanted to point out a couple things.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna play a little blind quarterback. All right.
Sure.
Over the last 3 games, the Cowboys and Eagles have played. All right.
Mm-hmm.
One of these quarterbacks is Dak, and one is Wentz.
Sure.
One of them is 70 of 102 for 779, 6 TDs and 2 interceptions. One of them is 89 of 117, 964, 5 TDs and 3 interceptions. Who's who?
You say 9 TDs and 3 interceptions?
5 TDs, 3 interceptions to 6 TDs and 2 interceptions. Who's who?
Dak number 1, ain't it? Dak is the first guy, right?
Absolutely not.
Hold on, time. What you say? What you say? Go ahead.
Dak has 964 yards versus the Eagles over the last 3 games.
Oh, okay.
I'm just saying.
Okay, versus the Eagles, I got you.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. Over the last 3 games versus one another. Okay, since 2018. What I'm getting at is when you look at the numbers, because that's what everybody wants to look at.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of this stuff you can't really tell actually what it is. I personally would rather just see what's on the field. Okay, you see the intangibles and you see what's going on. My Cowboys went out there and they did what they were supposed to do. They came out there and said, "All right, you want to talk? We want to play. Which one's going to win? How about the one that's out there doing what they're supposed to do?" So DeMarcus Lawrence has 2 sacks, 7 tackles, but it doesn't show on the stats, but it shows on the field what he's supposed to do.
Absolutely.
All I'm saying is my team is doing what we're supposed to do. Unfortunately, did you know that 3 of the 4 games of our last 4 games, we have allowed less than 7 points in the second half. If we could show up in the first half all the time, then that is what we can do. We honestly should probably be closer to 6 wins as opposed to anything else. I'm just saying. But, things are what they are.
Yo, Neil, that's your time, man, but that's a fantastic call. I just plugged you in as platinum. Good job. Next time you call into the show, you're going to be at the top of the list with the rest of them, bro. Appreciate you.
Appreciate it, fam.
That's how you make a statement right there. That's how you get platinum right there. Everybody asking, how do I get platinum? That's how you get platinum right there. That's how you get platinum right there. Good call. Last call of the day, though. Let me reset my time. It's something disrespectful about this daggum beep. You know what I'm saying? About this alarm sound. It's just something nasty, just how sudden it is. And how ridiculous I get with the eye, man. I gotta let you go. Oh man, let's see. Boom, boom. Go boom, boom, boom. All right, 1:30. Let's see. 408. Last call of the day. What's happening? Who this?
What up, Voch? It's IX calling from Cali.
You say Psy X?
IX.
IX. I got you. Hey man, what the water tastes like in Cali, man?
Dog, hold on, real quick.
No.
Sound like I ain't had water in about 3 weeks, bruh. Man, it's tasting real good right now.
That's what I'm saying, my guy. Hey, man, don't lose me, though. You know what I'm saying? You got to lose me. You know what I'm saying? What's up with Eagle Shirley, my guy? What's going on? What's going on with Eagle Shirley, man? What's the vibes, man? What the hell going on with her, bro? Anyway, IX, my guy, what you got for the show?
Well, I'm not going to keep you too long. I just had a couple quick things I wanted to point out. First off, did you see how quick Doug Peterson left the sideline after the game was over? I mean, it was about 15 seconds left and the game wasn't even over. He had already shaken Jason Garrett's hand on the way back to the locker room. But that was the fastest Eagle I had seen last night.
Yeah, he don't want to shake nobody's hand, man. And you know what? We was looking at him the whole time because the camera was panned on his ass the whole time. You know what I'm saying?
Man, it's crazy. I don't know what it is about the Eagles wanting to call us out every year. It just doesn't look too good for them every time they do that.
I just think people just gas them up every year and they make the game bigger than what it is. You know what I mean? They make Cowboys versus Eagles bigger than what it is because we spank their ass every single time.
Yeah, bro. I don't understand it, but it's whatever. But nah, like I'm just happy that Zeke and Pollard. Zeke finally showed me, 70 mil, whatever we paid, however much it was. Like that, Zeke looked great last night. I'm glad Pollard finally got his due. Making dudes missing it. He made dudes look dumb. Absolutely dumb, yeah. But one thing Voch he's been pointing out the last few weeks that I really noticed is yesterday was the first game in a while we didn't really have no drive killers. Like I think we had what, like 6 penalties for like around 60 yards, and a couple of those put us in like second and 17, first and 23, and we was able to sustain those and keep moving the chains, which I thought was critical. So I'm glad we didn't have killers.
The only drive killers that we had was on defense when Jalen hit old boy in the head by accident and Xavier Woods hit Alshon or whatever, and they scored on that. But on offense or whatever, we was you know what I'm saying, pretty efficient. I can't hate on that.
Exactly. And I tell you what, you're gonna win a lot of games, especially the division, scoring 30 points a game. I'm just saying.
Hell yeah, Carl. And you know what though? Like let me pause your time for a second because I'm talking. Like we score big every game, bro. We just wait. Mm-hmm. We just had to figure it out, man. And people think football like Madden. That just because you got the players that it's just gonna show up and just be that. You know what I'm saying? Like guys gotta mold. They gotta let the gumbo cook a little bit. You know what I mean?
Hey, you remember it was like around second to last year. Romo was here that season. We just could never score on the first drive. Like that was the thing. Cowboys can't score on the first drive. And last year we can't score the ball in the red zone. Like this year, with the exception of the Saints, we didn't move the ball against every team. Like even everyone we've moved the ball against. Sure. And scoring's looking a lot better in the red zone now. So shoot, I'm really not. I don't know. I'm not really worried moving forward this year.
Hey, man, we'll be all right. Don't worry about that. We about to beat the shit out of everybody that's left on this schedule. I keep the same energy. I wish somebody would oppose me. I'm not gonna go for the foo-foo stuff. I'm not gonna fall for the madness. I'm not gonna fall for what the 4-letter networks come out here and talking. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going for all that. I'm gonna keep the same energy every single week. And if it don't work out, I'm just gonna have to stand on that when we get there. But pregame, please.
Indeed. But, yeah, that's all I have for you, bro. I've been following you for about 2 years now. It's actually my first time calling in.
Oh.
Keep up the good work. Appreciate it.
IX. I just made you platinum IX. So is IX supposed to be like Roman numeral for like, what is that, 6?
9. Yeah, it's number 9.
Number 9? Okay,
9.
Yeah. 9. Okay, cool. IX. I feel you on that, player. Hey, man, good call. You're a platinum now. So if you ever do call in, or if you wait 2 more years to call back or some shit, you know what I'm saying?
It won't be that long.
Whatever you need, bro. Appreciate you, man.
All right, bro. Have a good one.
Yeah. Listen, y'all. Fantastic day. Fantastic yesterday. Cowboy Monday is always better. I want y'all to take the initiative, you know what I'm saying, to not humble your way through this. You know what I mean? I always tell people, and it's this one maniac on Twitter that's following me right now, man. I just kind of let him slide with it, but one thing I always try to preach to people, right, is don't let the ops have more fun than you. You know what I'm saying? Don't let the ops don't let the opponents, don't let the opposition, don't let them have more fun than you. Let me hit the war call for a second. Hold on. We have to look ourselves in the mirror every morning and we have to ask ourselves, are we happy? Are we happy? You know what I'm saying? So when we get a Cowboy W like this, it shouldn't be a conversation of, like somebody asked old boy, he was talking shit all day. We trash. And somebody hit him up and said, hey, we blew the Eagles out. You happy now? And he was like, nah, cause da might happen. Like, motherfucker, enjoy the win. Goofy, enjoy the win. You wasting football weeks. You wasting valuable football weeks of your life. I'm gonna celebrate every single victory. We could whoop Texas City High School next week. I'm gonna kick their ass and laugh at their little ass that they lined up playing against killers, playing against grown men. I'm gonna find a way to celebrate that because that's what we in football for. We go this entire offseason. We only get 16 games of this. Not including playoffs or whatever, but we only get 16 games of this. And it ain't like baseball where it's 300 fucking games a year. You know what I'm saying? We only get 16. So 16 ain't enough. That's Andre 3000, man. Like when we Rick Ross really. But when we get these moments that we should celebrate, man, we should never two things. We should never comply to make the ops feel better, and we should never let the ops have more fun than us. When they say, "Oh, y'all ain't beating nobody, y'all only beating up on bad teams," well, that's y'all prerogative. That's just what y'all say, so y'all nightmare could be a little better because they don't want to see Cowboys win. That's y'all's way of coping with the nightmare. My way of coping with a Cowboy win is screaming, laughing, dancing in your face, picking up my weapons, spinning them on camera, and laughing at your asses. That's how I deal with this. So after a Cowboy W, you're not gonna hear me say, "Oh, but the Eagles was bad, so it don't matter." Nah, we beat the shit out the Eagles, and that's just what it is. That's just what it is. And I'm not gonna hold back my humility because I know that if the Eagles would have won, the Brunson fella would have been on all our channels. All the Philly fans would have. Plenty Philly fans hit me up pregame. Plenty Philly fans hit me up talking mad shit pregame, man. And if they would have won, they would have been all on this. Post game, they would have been on the post game show. They would have been on the morning after show. So I'm not gonna comply and take the humble route. I'm not gonna comply and take the easy way. I'm not gonna comply, turn the other cheek, be the bigger man, and let y'all. Yeah, we won. I'm satisfied with the win, so I let y'all live. No, I'm not gonna let y'all live. I'm about to make fun of you. I'm about to scream on you. I'm about to laugh at you. I'm about to retweet videos of Carson Wentz's jersey getting burned. We're gonna make fun of Eagle Shirley, turn that into a loop, and we're gonna do 6-hour shows to let you have it, because that's the vibes. You know what I mean? That's the vibes, player. And if you don't like it, don't talk shit to me pregame. If you don't talk shit to me pregame, then I'll let you slide. But if you want to bring that energy, then just be prepared for this storm that's coming back to you. You know what I'm saying? Just be prepared for what Voch brings to the table. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, man, I can't tell nobody how to feel, but I can kind of help you think a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So, this is going to be an incredible week. I normally drop 3 film sessions a week. Y'all might get 6 because that's just how I feel. Plus, we got a bye week, so we kind of got to, you know what I'm saying? We kind of got to make up a little bit for not having a game. But I have these 6 video ideas written down. I want to talk about Zeke being fantastic. I want to talk about the offensive line. I want to get a real good close look at them as a whole, and break down each guy individually, see how they did. I want to talk about how the defense dismantled the Eagles, how we finally got turnovers, things like that, sacks and all that stuff. I want to talk about Amari Cooper, how he bust ass. I hate how Chris Collinsworth sometime ass. I can't stand his ass. I hate how he like, hey, did you see Amari Cooper run this route? Boy, is he a technician. But hey, man, if y'all been keeping up with Voch since 2018, I mean, we know what Amari Cooper do around here. Like, we breaks it down around here. That's why I tell y'all, don't listen to the national people. Because I even got the hotline bling on my Bleacher Report app talking about some Amari Cooper with the amazing route. Fam, you can find a video from last year about how Amari Cooper sets up slants with fades, or he sets up fades with slants. Like, I got that video on my channel already. That's nothing new to us. He did that in college. You're right. So tune into what's real. Don't listen to the peanut gallery. You know what I'm saying? Don't listen to what the peanut gallery got to say. You're gonna lose me.
Lose me. You're gonna lose me.
Get the hell out of here with that goofy shit, man. Amari Cooper, I wanted to take a look at Dak Prescott, and I wanted to make a video talking shit about people that wanted to trade Sean Lee and Jordan Lewis and how they had an impact for us last night after people wanted to trade them in the offseason. All right? So that's that. That's the end of the show. One thing I want to do before we leave here, I want to play this Eagle Shirley thing in entirety one more time, and then I'm gonna play my ads. Just to kind of keep the lights on, just to show love to Channels for Cheap, show love to AffordableSticks.com, just to kind of hold it down for them. And hey man, after that, just be ready, man. Just be ready for all this film y'all gonna get this week. So I'm about to just play this audio. Y'all can tune in and listen. Hold it down for the Doski Woski, the Peasky Whiskey. Don't never cost you nothing. I got a big basket full of it at the door. You know what I'm saying? So peace, y'all.
We had bars.
Wait. Hey, time out. Hey, we got
Every Eagles game.
We got to get them from the beginning. We got to get it from the beginning. Hold on.
Cut coaches.
Yeah. There we go. All right, y'all. Peace.
And like this.
Some heads need to be rolled. If you got to cut anybody, cut players, cut coaches, let them go because it's not fair. But the simple fact that these guys get to come and get a paycheck, it's not fair. They making millions of dollars, and we come home. We at bars. We at our friend's house. We at different locations. We at the games, spending thousands of dollars on the ticket, on the airplane, at the hotels, and this is what the Eagles do. They don't care. They do not care about us. So how can we move forward? How can we move forward and support our team? Mr. Norby, what should we do? What will you do? We putting it back on you. It is not fair to us. We love this team. We die and ride for this team. And yes, I watched that game to the very end, and I was angry. But what can I do about it? That's my Philadelphia Eagles team. But Mr. Jeffrey Norby, it's on you now. You got to do something. You must do something. You got to do something. I'm asking you. I'm pleading you. You please do something by the end of this week, or you're going to lose me. You're going to lose me.
Get your ass off the phone, girl. My cable bill was way too high. I reached out to AffordableSticks.com. They sent me a Fire Stick, plugged that thing into the HDMI. Now I get unlimited shows, movies, and live TV. I'm a huge sports fan, so I love League Pass, Sunday Ticket, and I get the pay-per-view fights for free. There's something for the whole family. Buy a Fire Stick for every TV in the house and still spend less money than you would on cable. That's AffordableSticks.com. There's a link in my description. You should go click it. Cut the cord, man. The YouTube Illuminati is taking money away from your favorite content creators, and people often ask the best way to support the channel directly. I tell them that's subscribing to my Patreon. Just $1 a month would increase production and the frequency of uploads. Basically, that means more content for you. For less than a bag of almond M&Ms, you can support the channel, call dibs on requests for future videos, and you can have access to Patreon exclusive material like my throwback film sessions. That's patreon.com/Voch Lombardi. I appreciate the support. Doski Woski. Salute. After canceling my cable, I saved $2,400 this year by switching to Beast TV through channelsforcheap.com. Some people pay $200+ a month. I paid $120 a year, or you can go $15 a month if that's what's convenient for you. You get 2,500 HD channels. 1,000 of those are in English, and there are plenty other international channels, TV Guide, and we get all the sports. One of my favorite things is multi-screen feature. So if I don't know what I want to watch, I can tune into 4 different channels at one time that you can watch on 4 different devices, and it's available on Fire Stick, smart TVs, tablets, and if you're on the go, you can watch TV on your phone. Hit the link in my description or go to channelsforcheap.com where you can get a free 7-day trial. That's a whole week for you to just sit down and play with it and see what you like about it, then come back and make a purchase. If you have any questions, go to channelsforcheap.com, hit this little button right here, and they'll respond to you immediately. That is channels4cheap.com. The link is in the description. I highly recommend it. Let's do it.